Best-selling gadgets from the 70s to today. Technology constantly changes the world, right? And some of these devices, they become so popular, so widely used, that they're not just gadgets anymore, they're cultural icons. We're talking millions, even billions of units sold. Think about it. How many things can you name that have reached that level of global impact? Today, we're going back in time, exploring the best-selling gadgets from the 1970s all the way to today. We'll break down their price tags, their impact, and why they became such a big deal. So whether you're a tech enthusiast, a history buff, or just curious about the devices that shaped our lives, stick around. This is a trip down memory lane you don't want to miss. Let's kick things off in 1977, a time when disco was king, and home computers were just starting to emerge. This is where the Atari 2600 enters the scene, and it completely changed the game. Literally. Before the Atari, video games were mostly found in arcades, those dimly lit spaces with rows of coin-operated machines. The Atari 2600 brought the arcade experience home. For $199, which is about $950 today, you got a console that could play games like Pac-Man, Space Invaders, and Pong. It was the birth of home console gaming as we know it. Fast forward to 1979, and Sony drops a bombshell on the world, the Walkman TPS-L2. This wasn't just a product, it was a cultural revolution. For the first time, people could take their music with them wherever they went. The Walkman was sleek, portable, and at $150, which is around $570 in today's money, it was a luxury that many were willing to splurge on. Over 1.5 million units flew off the shelves in the first few years, and the Walkman quickly became a global icon. It changed the way we consume music, making it a more personal and intimate experience. The Walkman wasn't just a device, it was a statement. The year is 1982, and the world is on the cusp of a digital revolution. Enter the Commodore 64, a computer that would change the game forever. Before the Commodore 64, computers were expensive, bulky, and pretty much exclusive to businesses and universities. The Commodore 64, however, was different. It was affordable, retailing for $595, which is about $1,700 today. The Commodore 64 was surprisingly powerful for its time, capable of running games, word processing software, and even early forms of the internet. It became a gateway to the digital world for millions, selling over 17 million units. This one machine democratized technology, bringing the power of computing into homes and classrooms around the world. Chapter 4: Nintendo Entertainment System, NES, a gaming revolution. Let's rewind to 1985. A little company called Nintendo releases a console that would redefine gaming forever, the Nintendo Entertainment System, or NES. The NES brought us iconic characters like Mario, Link, and Donkey Kong. Games like Super Mario Bros., The Legend of Zelda, and Metroid weren't just games, they were adventures. Nintendo sold over 60 million units worldwide, making it one of the best-selling consoles of all time. It was about the social experience, gathering with friends and siblings, controllers in hand, battling it out for bragging rights. Chapter 5: Sony PlayStation, the CD revolution. Fast forward to 1994. Sony unleashes a beast upon the gaming world, the PlayStation. The PlayStation ushered in the era of CD-ROM gaming, offering larger storage capacity, better graphics, and a more cinematic gaming experience. Games like Final Fantasy VII, Metal Gear Solid, and Gran Turismo pushed the boundaries of what was possible in video games. It sold over 102 million units, becoming the first console to break the 100 million mark. The PlayStation wasn't just a console, it was a cultural icon that redefined what video games could be. Chapter 6: Nokia 3210, the indestructible legend. Let's journey back to 1999. Nokia drops a phone that would become a legend, the Nokia 3210. The phone that could survive drops, falls, and maybe even a nuclear apocalypse. The Nokia 3210 was known for its legendary durability. It was also incredibly user-friendly, with its intuitive interface and that oh-so-satisfying T9 keypad. The 3210 was a global phenomenon, selling over 160 million units worldwide. The Nokia 3210 wasn't just a phone, it was a symbol of reliability, simplicity, and pure, unadulterated nostalgia. Chapter 7: Apple iPod, the music revolution. The year is 2001. Apple releases a device that would change the way we listen to music forever, the iPod. This wasn't just an MP3 player, it was a cultural phenomenon that put 1,000 songs in your pocket. The iPod was sleek, stylish, and incredibly easy to use. The iPod was a massive hit, selling over 220 million units throughout the decade. The iPod wasn't just a device, it was a revolution that put the power of music in the palm of your hand. Chapter 8: Nintendo DS, touching the future of gaming. Let's travel back to 2004. Nintendo releases a console that would revolutionize portable gaming, the Nintendo DS. The Nintendo DS, with its innovative dual-screen design and intuitive touchscreen controls, opened up a world of possibilities for game developers. Games like Nintendogs, Brain Age, and Phantom Hourglass took advantage of the DS's unique features. The DS was an affordable entry point into the world of portable gaming, and it quickly became a global phenomenon, selling over 154 million units worldwide. The Nintendo DS wasn't just a console, it was a testament to the power of innovation. Chapter 9. Apple iPhone, the smartphone revolution. The year is 2007. The first iPhone is released, and the world of mobile phones is changed forever. This wasn't just a phone, it was a revolution. The iPhone wasn't the first smartphone, but it was the first one to truly capture the public's imagination. Its intuitive touchscreen interface, its app store, and its sleek design made it the most desirable gadget on the planet. The iPhone was a runaway success, selling over 1.5 billion units throughout the decade. The iPhone wasn't just a phone, it was a cultural icon that ushered in the era of the smartphone. Chapter 10. Amazon Echo, the rise of the voice assistant. The year is 2014. Amazon releases a device that would change the way we interact with technology, the Amazon Echo. The Echo, powered by Amazon's voice assistant Alexa, could play music, set alarms, make calls, and even control your smart home devices, all with just your voice. The Echo was a surprise hit, selling over 100 million units by 2019. Its affordability, starting at just $99, made it accessible to a wide audience. The Echo wasn't just a device, it was a sign of things to come. A sign that the future of technology is all about making our lives easier and more connected. From the nostalgic beeps and boops of the Atari 2600 to the sleek sophistication of the iPhone, these gadgets did more than just sell millions of units. They captured our imaginations, pushed the boundaries of technology, and fundamentally changed the way we live, work, and play. Each device, a stepping stone in the ever-evolving landscape of tech, reminds us of the power of innovation and its ability to bring about extraordinary change. They've sparked countless memories, connected us in ways we never thought possible, and left an undeniable mark on our world.